Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to actually do like a flip through. I've been seeing a few people kind of do this type of thing, and I actually was like, you know what, I'm gonna go look at my own spreads. Like, just kind of reflect back on stuff that I've done thus far in this planner, and like just looking at my style and how it changed or what stays the same. And I just thought, why not show you guys as well, just as a quick recap. And then if you guys want to, you can always go back and watch the full video to see how my thought process was. So this is the life planner from Erin Condren. This is one of her newer covers where you can like customize it with words. I prefer rose gold and red, but I didn't want a red. I didn't like the way the red looked when I did the preview. So blush is like this next version of what I like. And yeah, so this is my new cover, guys. Skipped over the vellum because I have like some sticky notes in there that has some personal information I don't want to share. And then here is the beginning part. I don't know. I can't remember where this. I think this is just from Erin Condren itself. But this sticker I got customized with my name from JD in Brooklyn. Then here I just used the little transparent rose golds to mark off all my paydays. All of these are also in rose gold, and these are from Letters to Apollo. And I knew because my coil is rose gold, I wanted these to be rose gold this time. And this has pretty much just been a journaling, almost like journal section for me in regards to planning the wedding. So here we are with July's monthly spread. This kit was from Pink Kimono Papers. I will leave her shop down below. This month, I felt like it was a lot, and then it became draining by the middle of the month because one of our family pets we had to put down, and it was very hard. It was very, very hard. I like just looking at his picture makes me want to cry, and I'm trying not to. But, it definitely sucks not having him around anymore. And we definitely miss him. Definitely miss him. Okay, so back to the spread. I've been seeing a few people do like the monthly highlight things. So I decided to try that out this go around, where before it was like a pre-planning thing. No, I actually think I did post like almost like a memory plan too, but I used a lot of full kits to plan. And I knew I wanted to use her kits for July and August definitely. But I was like, okay, you know what? I have all this washi and these other stickers. Let me try to use some of the stuff that I have, right? So that's what I did. So, this is like Oso Paper, Gold Mine and Cocoa. This is from Paper Shire. This is Glam Planner. This washi here is from Mini Rose Co. This sticker here, 143. I love that because we were 1 month engaged at this point, and 143 is one of our favorite songs by Music Soul Child. It may be kind of hard to see. Let me bring it up so you guys can see it. But I really, I really like loved those, that sticker. And I was so glad that she put more in some of her other kits that she came out with. So I'm like, yes, now I don't feel bad about it anymore. But I did we saw like an arboretum, which is one of the venues that we first looked at when we were looking for venues. And then on the 18th, we saw another venue, which happened to be the one we chose. And then that following Saturday, we actually went back and signed the contract. And yeah, I'm so happy that that part is over, because I felt like that was the most stressful, just thinking about if we were running into issues, since, there are going to be a lot of people that have to reschedule their weddings from this year to next year. And I just didn't want the fuss and, stuff like that. And then July was really just, sharing our news, calling people, visiting people, telling people, that we became engaged. And it's definitely been a whirlwind, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world. So I use this like as a video idea thing, just kind of trying to break up some of my, I guess, monotony with my kids and my videos. But so for the month of July, we actually did a glam planner month. So all the kits that I used in July were from Glam Planner, including this one. I did not get her original one, but this was the re-release from the previous year. And I got the dark version. I almost feel like I like the way it looks better than it to be like the daytime version, because it was, I just like the way it looks. I love the aesthetic of it. I see here I was like, you know, planning out, like putting how many weeks we're into like the COVID quarantine where I am, not versus like everywhere else, but like mainly where I am. And then like looking in here, like I definitely didn't fill any of this in. Looks like I was actually writing what kit I was using. Okay, yep. And then here we have I used a double box, and she has like a double box extender, which has been great. I'm so glad she came out with these. So I was able to like, do that. Then like July 1st was my grandmother and greatest aunt birthday. Here I said yes. I added the say yes stickers. I think that was in my notique. I went back and put the sticker in. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I put it in my old life planner as well, but yep. And then here's the following week, and this was actually like a glitch kit that I got, but this kit is so like my era. Like I remember this computer. I used to have Boppets. I had that. I had that. We had that and bubblegum and the freaking fortune teller. Like what? Oh my gosh! Like guys, this just gave me such good vibes. I loved all the color and the childhood stuff that it was giving me. Like I really, really, really enjoyed playing with this kit. This was a really, really fun one. I loved how it came out. Even still to this day, I think this is probably one of my favorites from Glam Planner. Like, I love it. All right, I'm back. So, here is this week, and this was the same week that we ended up having to put our family pet down. Here's a picture of him. His name was Kisa, which is German for boy cat, but we called him Stinky. Um, we've had him for a decent amount of time. We've had him for 15 years, and it definitely sucks that we no longer have him. And I think what hurt the most is because each of the cats that we have now are all like attached to one of us, one of the younger siblings. So he was attached to my sister who doesn't live in town anymore. And we were like, she couldn't wait to come home because she was coming home in August and couldn't wait to see him. And, he couldn't make it. And it sucks. It sucked a lot. It sucked a lot. This here is where we went to go see our venue that we actually chose, but I just didn't want to show the name of the venue. And then here again, I did use the double box. And like that Saturday, I had like a girls thing with his sister-in-law, and then, overall, I do like the way the spread looked, but this is a hard week to look at. So. And then this here is the last week under the July. This was one of her newer kits. I think this was called Pool Day. And I opted this time to do the deco at the top, which I think came out really, really cute. It definitely gave me the summer vibes. I was trying to do nice, bright things that gave me summer vibes. this week. Um, it was definitely a crazy a crazy month, but here on the 25th we had our celebratory meal after signing the contract, and we definitely had a good time that night, and we had to go to bed early. But yeah, that is all for July. All right, here is the month of August. August was a really good month. A lot of wedding things happened this month. This kit again is from Pink Kimono Papers. Her shop is on Etsy, FYI. And she also does have a Instagram, so make sure you go check her out. I love the way I like this. The way that this spread came out was probably like my favorite. I'm just like, ooh, it like I was really trying to like use my washi. I really was, and I really liked the way that everything came out. So I had a bridal shower on the first. The second was like one of my best friend's birthday. I worked on the COVID unit, so I marked that off. This day was a whole nother thing. I don't even know. But these 2 days was really fun. So on the 7th, I actually asked officially my bridesmaids to be my bridesmaids, and it was really cute. I will link the video for this plan with me above so you guys can see how I did it. It was really, really, really fun. And then that Saturday, we actually had a graduation cookout for all of the graduates. My sister had just came in town, so like I had asked his sister first that day, like earlier in the day, because I was doing girls' night with my like other friends and my sister and cousin who were also going to be my bridesmaids. So I wanted to make sure I did everybody at the same time and then group them all together. So now, they all are, I mean, most of them knew each other. They really just didn't know his sister, but you couldn't tell, okay? Because they all talk like all the time. But that Saturday we had like the graduation cookout, and this was like the week my sister stayed here. So I pretty much took that week off from work. And then on the whim, we decided, let's go dress shopping. So I tried on wedding dresses for the first time on the 12th, and I was such a giddy. It was like a giddy little girl came out of me because I was like jumping and screaming, and it was hilarious. But by the end of that day, I had not chosen a dress, but there was one dress that was like the contender. The train on that dress was freaking beautiful, like beautiful. And the consultant that I had happened to say I was the first bride she saw in that dress because it was a newer dress. So I was glad to be her model and like the vision that she would see anytime she would go forward and pick that dress. So that Thursday, my sister was leaving Friday, so she ended up staying over at my house, and we kind of just like hung out all night, talk wedding stuff. My sister is my maid of honor, so I was kind of like filling her in on stuff, showing her stuff. We were talking about stuff. Her best friend ended up coming over. We all was just kind of like busting it up and laughing. Like it was a good night. And then that Friday, I took her back to the airport, sadly. But it is what it is. She had to go back home. We all got to work and all that other stuff. So, then the 17th, I did have a neurology appointment. I believe that was my follow-up appointment. And it went pretty well. I ended up not starting the medication that was recommended because at that point, I did do some changes that he suggested for my first appointment. And my migraines decreased significantly. So, I'm happy about that. On the 18th, marked 1 year since his dad had passed away, which, it did suck, but we all kind of like, just like we all just really like hung out and relaxed and just tried to, try to live in the moment and reflect on the good things that he brought to all of our lives rather than, being sad. On the 23rd, I actually had like my first guest appearance on someone else's channel too. I did hot seat coaching with Krista Maximizer. And I'll link the video for this week, and it has in there that actual video if you guys wanted to see me. Krista Maximizer talks about couponing. She's a coupon coach, and she really helps you kind of like get your world together. So then the 24th, I did have another appointment because I was going to go dress shopping again. We had decided that day to see if Kleinfeld, like if their policies had changed, and it allowed you to bring two people versus the one. Because when I first got engaged, that was the first place I looked at, and it was only one you want to bring one person. So at that point, it could bring two, and I wanted my mom and sister to both come with me again. So I ended up booking it, and my sister booked her flight, and we were going back to shop again. So then I had to go get my oil change and my brakes done because I wasn't sure if we were taking my car or if we were driving my mom's car. So I just wanted to, make sure everything was all copacetic that way. Him and I had just chilled this day. The sticker is from Gold Mine and Coco. I actually think, with the exception of like this sticker, that sticker, and this, everything is Gold Mine and Coco and Mini Rose Co. Pretty much. Outside of the like parts of the kit. But yeah, and then the 27th marked us being engaged for 2 months. So I put that down. The 28th was like our next beauty day because we were going to go dress shopping. So we both wanted to look right. And then since we were going to get our hair done, nearby is this really good seafood place. So I wanted to get some seafood. And then on the 29th, is when I found my dress. And I just think about my dress all the time. And I look at the videos and the pictures, and then I cry and I keep watching. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see her again. She's so pretty. I can't wait. Honestly, guys, I anticipate the day. Like, I see myself coming down the aisle, like where I'm getting married at. I'm coming downstairs. Oh, I can't wait to see his face. I cannot wait to see his face. He's always had a dream of seeing his, bride walking downstairs, and we ended up picking some place that gives him that exact dream. And I look forward to it. So yeah, that's an overview of the month. Now here is when I decided I started to track my shipments. If you guys see, I wouldn't go mine and Coco crazy, okay? But it gets worse. So this was a kit actually from Station Stickers, and I believe it was called And So It Begins. But I originally wanted to use this kit when we first got engaged, but since it happened in my previous planner, I decided to use it the week that we were engaged for a full month. So that Monday happened to be our first month of being engaged, which was so fun. I really love the look at this kit. It's so dainty and pretty. Of course, it has rose gold because you guys know I love my rose gold. Okay, and yes, it was just very beautiful. I really loved the way this kit looked. This kit is actually from Harriet Wright Design, and I wanted to use it this week since we were having like the graduation barbecue for all the graduates, and I really like the way it looked. I love like the texture and the thickness of her paper. It's so smooth. This kit was humongous. Oh my gosh, it was so much stuff in this kit. Now, what was crazy about this week is there was like a flash flood that happened that day, and where my fiance works, his job got flooded. Oh my gosh. I was in here freaking out because I know the type of man that he is, and I'm like, he's going to save everybody and put himself at risk. And that's all I kept thinking, like, Jesus, just bring him home to me, bring him home to me. And I'm glad that everybody came out safe. Their cars were not, there were some cars that did not make it, including his, and it was just a mess. So that next day I ended up calling out so we can kind of figure out everything that we need to do so we can make sure his car stuff got taken care of. He was able to get a rental, and yeah, it was just a mess. Looks like that day I also worked on some more of my notes pages in the back. I still technically haven't even finished them back there, but you know, I have a whole year to finish it, you know? Remember the 7th is the day I went to go grab my sister from the airport. She just came in and she had some things she wanted to do before our girls' night that night. So that's when I decided, okay, today I'm going to pop the question. Since she's here, I knew I was going to go see his sister and I was going to see everybody else that I wanted to be my bridesmaids. I said, let's go ahead and do it. So that was the day I popped the question. It was so fun. Everybody, like my little cousin cried, his sister cried. I was just like, you big babies. But yeah, so that was fun. And then that Saturday, we went and we had like the barbecue. And just looking at like Glam Planner, my style is definitely one way versus like these kits are way different. Like you like noticing the changes. Like even here, instead of tracking the meals, I tracked what was important. And I felt like it was important to really think about that considering what had happened that week. You know? So um yeah, that was an eventful week. And then this week, so let me tell y'all how I mix up my fur baby's birthday all the time. I kept mixing up her birthday and Stinky's birthday. So Stinky's birthday is the 16th and her birthday is on the 18th, but I will always flip-flop them. A mess. So I thought this week was her week. So I couldn't wait to use this kit because it was a cat kit and I had her little picture over there and I said, what the heck? But I had already made a point to do a collab for the following week with someone, so I couldn't really change our stuff around. So I decided to still use the kit and I just put her picture in the next spread, which you guys will see. But you see, I really didn't even fill out anything on my sidebar here. I try to use a lot of her like scallop stickers here, which are new for me. I didn't really use them. I love the way that her double box goes across, and then I tried to do like my weekend a little different. Um, this was, I mean, it really came out cute. And this kit is from the Giving Girl. I think this is the first time I used the Giving Girl kit. So I did really like this. And of course, it's in what? Rose gold. All right, so this week here is actually one of the collabs that I did. And this was with Sweet Gem Life on YouTube and Instagram. I will link the video that this was put in. It was interesting because she does a lot of pre-planning. So I did pre-planning with her, even though that's not really my thing. So it was very interesting. But as you see, again, my style changed where I did all of my like full boxes in one row. I tried to really use some of my little flourishes and icons and stuff. And like this kit is called, I believe, Hustle from Sadie Stickers. So I really did like that. I really loved like the almost like simplicity of the kit, but it was really pretty and beautiful. And like I added a couple of foils here because this was like a plain box. And then you got like a little sparkle in some of the other boxes. I think this is really pretty. I really like that. I did go ahead and mark my fur baby's birthday, which is on the 18th. But yeah, this was really pretty. Definitely like that. And then this kit here is from Bean Sprout Paper Co. And this was, I believe, her July like mystery kit, which was really pretty. It was as you see, the silver hollow, and I don't really use a lot of hollow, but this kit definitely gives me all of the summer vibes. Okay, over here I decided to put like my favorite moment of the week, and that was going to Kleinfeld to shop, because if you guys don't know, I have watched Kleinfeld's Say Yes to the Dress show probably since it first aired, okay? And I was so excited to actually get an appointment and be able to go there. Like, it was pretty much a dream come true. Now, this kit was massive. Like, I ended up getting the alpha kit, and it was a lot of pages. I definitely didn't use all of them. Like, and sometimes it makes me think, like, oh, girl, do you need all this? You maybe need to reevaluate what you all buy, but you know, it is what it is at this point. This kit did come with some deco, so like this here is a deco piece which I put, and then these are like some deco pieces that I added in there. But I thought this was really cute. And then this Saturday was actually the day that I went dress shopping and got my dress. So eventually I'm going to go back and actually print out a picture of me in my dress and put it in here so you guys could see. And you see here, I tracked all of my dinners using the littles at the bottom. Clearly, I didn't remember Thursday. Friday, I had the seafood, so I didn't really eat dinner. But yeah, this was a fun week. This was a great week. I'm so excited. I'm so happy again. Love my dress. Just love my dress. And then we move on to September. So again, here I did my brain dump. This I actually just did this when I'm filming this video. I just did this one. This one will be already up, so I will link it so you guys can see it. And I used the This Is Us collab with Indian Ivy ink. Like, and I used most of her kit for this. I really love like the simplicity of this. Like, I feel like July was very like festive and fun. September seemed very girly, and I mean August seemed very girly, and September is just very chic. Like the black, white, and gold is it's just so classic. I really love the way all this looked. Like, I marked our engagement photo shoot. We did have like a venue. Look, I had some samplers for these here. So I pulled them off of my samplers, and I just thought it was like real like simplistic and chic. I'm not sure if I may go back and add anything here. I probably won't, but you know, I just really like love how chic this is. Again, tracked my shipping. So this is the first kit that I used for September. This is actually a January limited edition from Nikki Plus 3 that I used here. And again, you see everything is like very different. I kind of, you know, I was like staggering the boxes here, but I kind of tried to keep them in the middle, if that makes sense. I tried to really use a lot of the stuff that came in her actual kit, because I know with this kit I also did get, you got the bowls extra, and then you also got like extra thing with just like these icons. Like, so I tried to really use what I had, and I mean, it was fun. Like, even I used the deco, like just using some of the deco throughout. I really tried to make this really use what I had in the kit. On that 5th, we did go to the venue to kind of like map out some colors. The real reason to go to the venue that day, I wanted to see the colors that I'm thinking about as far as flowers in the venue, with a potential like setup for the table, along with the lighting that we can use in the venue. So this is a good week. We didn't like really map out the flower colors per se, but some of the other things, especially like the lighting on certain things that's going to take place that day, we did map those all out. So that was a really good day. Now this kit, I absolutely love this kit. Absolutely. I kind of want a second one. If I can go back and get a second one, I may get another one because I really love this kit. First off, I've seen so many kits, and I think I said it this when I actually did this plan with me, but I seen so many people do sunflowers, but the simple fact that this shop did it with black as the like dominant color versus it being like white, I really love that. And it even challenged me because of course you got these stickers that are black. I can't write on it with black ink, so I ended up finding my like silver pin that I ended up getting when I did the Black Lives Matter spread, and I really love how this came out. So this kit is from Chic Blossom Prints, and she's on Instagram. Oh, I absolutely love this. Love this. And then I'm looking back over this week. Like, I remember these 2 days were severely hard at work. They were hard. Not only for my orientee, but for me. It was hard. But this day on the 9th was my one of our patients' birthday, and I I was sad because she could not eat regular food because of what was going on with her. But I tried to make her feel the best that I could, considering how long she had already been in the hospital, and the simple fact that she couldn't get cake, because normally we can get like a little thing of cake for patients when it's their birthday. And I just kind of like, I went to the gift shop and got her a birthday card, and I signed it from the floor. And I had my phone, and I found like that flickering candle like picture video, and we like walked in and we sang happy birthday to her, and she really was like smiling ear to ear, and she was so appreciative that we thought that much of her to actually do that. And I told her, I told you I was going to get you some cake, whether it had been a card cake or real cake. We was going to do something for you. So this looking back on that like it really makes me smile to like see this in the works. And what's crazy is this kit has silver foil, and I just love how it just looks so good. It looks so good. Really, really love this. Really, really love this kit. Next up is a kit again from the Giving Girl. I can't remember the name of it, but if when I remember, I'm going to put it up on the screen. But this is another time I used the kit, and as you see again, I'm doing this like middle of the page thing. I really love this kit. I think you was able to choose your foil if I remember correctly, and of course I had to do rose gold. I ended up getting this kit right in time for this week, and I wanted to use it this week because it was our engagement photo shoot week. And of course, everything about me is rose gold or nothing at all. So I definitely wanted to use this kit. And then also because of the butterflies, like I love butterflies, and where we took our pictures at, butterflies were there. Absolutely the best. Like, absolutely loved it. And I even noticed too, I didn't mention it before, but I started like putting in my like videos and stuff too. So that's something new also that I was trying. Here, I was tracking my smoothies because I was like doing a cleanse to prep for that day so I can try to be, snatched for my pictures and stuff. But yeah, this was a good week. Breonna Taylor's family had won the lawsuit that day, and this is also the same day I, jacked up my foot. So he was my nurse for the night, which was weird. Not being able to do stuff, but all in all, it is what it is. I remember this Thursday, I ended up like reopening my wound. It was a hot mess, and I had to go back. And we thought that we were going to have to be pushing me around in the wheelchair at the place we were doing our photo shoot at, because we weren't canceling. That it just was not happening. It wasn't canceling, and I'm so glad we didn't, because that day was beautiful. And after that, the weather has been a hot mess here, so I'm really, really glad. And then that weekend, like after the shoot, we hit the road and we went and spent some time with some friends. Like it was a good weekend. That was a really good weekend. I'm so excited, and our pictures will be coming in soon, so I cannot wait. Okay. And then this is the last one for September, and the last one of this video. Another kit from Nikki Plus 3. I decided this was a good kit to use because this was the week of fall, and this definitely gave me fall vibes. Like, I'm okay with orange and, fall colors, but not like boom, bam, which will be strange because the kit I'm actually using this week that I'm filming this is very, very orange. But this was a really good spread. Again, I went back to tracking my dinners, and I tried to do like a to-do list here. Again, I kind of was almost doing. I think I started to do them in the middle and then switched it up and was doing like the top, bottom, here and there. So it was like a little different, changed up where like I put my weekend planner at. This little setup here was definitely like on a whim. I've been seeing a lot of people with their layering, like how they've been layering stuff. Like even this, like I've been trying to do things a little different. Again, I was tracking like my videos that I were doing that week. So it's definitely a lot. And I definitely try to use a lot more Paper Shire because I ordered like all this stuff from Paper Shire. And I'm like, Joya, use what you have. Girl, use it. So, you know, like that's from Paper Shire. That's from Paper Shire. That's from Paper Shire. Like, you know, it's a good amount of stuff. But I also use a lot of things also from the kit itself. Most of her kits, especially if you order them on her release weekend, you also get like the bows and some extra stuff. So yeah, that is the end of this. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walk down memory lane here. If you guys did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you like this video, because if you like this video, I'll do it again for the next 3 months. Hopefully you guys are subscribed. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and do that and turn on your bell notification so you know when I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.